I look at the pile of papers surrounding her desk. All of this is your poem. Of course not, it's many poems. After I finished the first one, another came to me, and after that, another came to me. She laughs quietly before leaning over to collect the papers. Worst worker in the world. Imagine if every time I had an idea for a joke, which I don't, but I just stopped what I was doing at work. I was like, hang on a second, client, I have an idea. You can just stand there silent for a couple of seconds. I guess when you're inspired, there's no stopping it. I kneel on the ground next to her and help her collect her poems. How long have you been doing this? I hand her a stack of paper to her. A few hours. It's rather really exciting. I'm so worn out now. Offer her a back rub. Oh, she's gonna find this so inappropriate, but I'm changing paths, so what does it fucking matter? Would you like a back rub or something? Thank you, Steve. That sounds marvelous. Oh my god, she said yes. Well, I didn't expect that to work. She leans back against her chair and I move around and place my hands on her shoulders. I start gently kneading her shoulders slowly. Ooh, that feels really good. Yeah. This is one of these things where I hope someone in, like, the back, like, that there isn't someone there. Because if all they're going to hear is, oh, do that again. Oh, you're such a big boy, aren't you? Alright, I might be making that last bit up. Her shoulders relax in my hands as I apply more pressure. I move my hands down her back and trace along her shoulder blades with my thumbs. Oh! She jumps as I come across a tight knot in her muscles. Wow, you're really tight. I really hope there's no one in the back now. She moans and I'm just like, oh, you're really tight. Come on. I cannot think for a moment the writer did not see some sort of innuendo there. Are you under a lot of stress or something? Nothing more than the usual. What do you mean by that? My parents still think I'm wasting my life away, but I can't help chasing after what I love. Speaking of which, would you like to hear the poems I wrote? Not particularly, but you're going to tell me anyway. Was it High School Musical said? Oh, stick to the stuff you know. Wise words. Wise words we should all stick to. Before you ask, girlfriend forced me to watch it. I say, looking over suspiciously, hoping you all won't judge me. Is it okay? I thought you didn't want me to read it. Of course it's okay, I just didn't want you to read it while I was writing. What? Whatever. I would have been too distracted worrying about what you thought about it. She hands me a stack of wrinkled pages. But now that I'm not preoccupied, I'd like you to listen, if it's okay with you. Alright, I'll try to sit here and not take the piss. Of course, I'm afraid I don't know much about poetry, but I'd certainly like to hear your poems. Poetry is just unfortunately one of those things I've never got. Marianne, there's good poetry, I hasten to add. It's just when people start writing descriptive stuff about, like, rivers. It's like, oh, and the river flows between the mountains, and the stream flicked up in her hair, and it turns out she's speaking about a girl the whole time. Oh, well. Marianne chooses from one of the poems from the stack of scribbles on her desk. She pauses for a moment before reading, I'm not sure, but it looks like she's a bit nervous, yet funny that. Evening is purple, lit sky and beautiful orange clouds. For fuck's sake! What did I just say I didn't like? I like amusing poetry. I like intelligent poetry. I like it... Not to the point where, you know, it's completely understandable. Unintelligible, sorry, unless you're a genius. Or know the author herself. But, I mean, come on. Evening is the call of the birds as they seek a place to roost. Evening is the last gentle breeze of the day urging me home. Evening is the first few stars peering out from the darkened sky. Evening is lamps being lit and mothers calling children to come inside for dinner. Evening is when I'll see you again. She looks up at me worried. So, is it okay? It sounds like a 13-year-old wrote it in literature class. I mean, it's really good. I mean, well, I don't really know anything about good poetry or bad poetry, but I like it. Good man answer. Good man answer. Just, I don't know anything about it, so let's make my position clear and then agree. It felt really nostalgic, like I could see everything you were thinking when you wrote it. Yeah, you've pushed the limit way too far. Oh, you gotta laugh at people who do that. Oh, I could really envision what he was trying to do. I mean, I take it you guys, I must have talked about it before, but a very long time ago, but you guys must have seen the whole thing where they got elephants just to... Essentially, look, hold this in your trunk, here's paint, spack over a canvas. And then they put it in an art shop and people were coming in going, wow, I can really see what he was thinking. It's just so intent and thoughtful, and it really explains the despair of humanity. Brilliant. I'm just like, fuck off. No, it doesn't. Oh dear. They did the same with monkeys as well once. Marianne lets out a sigh of relief. Well, thank goodness. I'm so glad you liked it. Of course I did. Did you think your writing wasn't good or something? It's so hard to judge one's own writing. I only write what I know. I don't know if it has any quality. Hopefully you're one of these people who's just like, oh, well, I love criticism, and then you say something bad, and like, oh my god, no! Or something. Why do I sound like a gremlin? Isn't poetry all about what you feel? If she can feel half of that stuff, I'd be impressed. The evening is seeing you at night. How do you feel that? Well, intangible. Haha, there's a technical aspect to it as well, but I suppose true poetry should reveal the heart. No, that's what surgery does, love. The heart, huh? I spend the rest of the afternoon with Marianne as she reads her poetry to me. Oh, goody gumdrops. All of it feels so open and warm. It's nice just listening to her voice as she reads aloud. And so another day ends. And so another day ends. I will become, like, immune to that at some point. Harvest and sell, harvest and sell. Right. Does anything have parasites? There's a really low amount of parasites, and I don't like it, because they're all just going to creep up on me at one point. Oh my god, we're actually going to plant everything we have. Oh, there's going to be a huge amount at some point. Oh, well, balls to it. I may as well just sit there and water the plants until they drown in water. Tuesday afternoon, what are we doing? Oh god, we're working. Yeah, see? Parasites, I knew they bastards. How do they get that, like, that much? I was here, like, an hour ago, and suddenly it's just like, insects everywhere! Alright, let's check in for any more, in case there's something I haven't seen. Wait, are these all the same? Are these all peas? Yes, okay, they're not using the same one. Yeah, we just watered them, but I don't remember if we did or not, so stop working. We need to work an hour before. Again, Steve, like, slaps himself on his hand and goes, no, it's too early! Alright, harvest and sell, harvest and sell. Gotta check for them parasites. Is there any at all? No, there's not. So will water plants stop working? I think this way, like, our health will be slightly better. Fingers crossed. We're gonna have to put up with all of this, aren't we? I'm sorry, Smiters. When I enter the library, I find Marianne sitting at her desk, her face buried in her hands. Whoa, Marianne, are you okay? She really gives a friendly atmosphere. I have to worry every time I come in here. Oh, hello, Steve. How are you? I am wonderful. You look rather solemn, however. Also, I've just noticed, why does your hair do that at the end? This isn't Dragon Ball Z. Your hair can't do shit like that. I'm fine, but you look terrible. Yeah, that's how you should approach a woman. She's looking sad, a little bit emotional, like she needs a bit of a cuddle, and you're just like, wow, you look fucking awful. Jesus. Girl, wear some makeup. That is definitely the way to approach it. She laughs weakly and leans back in her chair. That's not a very nice thing to say to a lady. Yes, exactly. Sorry, but you certainly don't look well. Don't repeat it. She slides a thin magazine across her desk towards me. It's nothing really, just this. I pick up the magazine and flip through it. It's a literature magazine filled with short stories. In the center, I find a collection of poems, including Marianne's short poem about evening. This is great, you got published. I did. What's wrong? Shouldn't you be happy? She lifts her hand weakly and points to the page. The review. I glance back at the page. Each of the published poems has a set of editor reviews next to it. Like, come on, we all saw that coming, Steve. Like, again, not the brightest bulb in the bulb box. I read the first one aloud. Let's see. A quiet poem reminiscent of Carl Sandburg's works, full of beautiful imagery and innocent whimsy. That's not so bad. The last one. The poem is a little more than the mess of fancy words strung together by a dishonest writer hiding from any real emotion. These words are better suited as bathroom graffiti than real poetry. Yes. Someone would be that harsh. Also, is she doing the thing where you get 5 positive comments, 1 negative comment, and she's just fixating on the negative one and being like, oh my god, it's awful. What the hell is this? Marianne buries her face in her hands again. A review? What does it look like? It looks like a bunch of BS to me. Yeah, she's gonna know what BS means. Be that as it may, he still hates my poetry. Yeah, you always have your critics, but he's wrong, it's a good poem. He's not wrong, he said my poem wasn't honest, like I was hiding. I was. What do you mean? I'm scared. I'm always afraid when I write. I want people to like my poetry so much. Sometimes He has every right to hate it. I know I'm not any good. What is that music? Hang on. Let me turn this up so you guys can properly hear it. Have we just been told that a missile is going to, like, fall on the whole place and kill everyone around us? The only way, like, around it is if I shoot her in the head. What's this music? Jesus! Let's go on. She takes a deep breath and her body shivers as she does. I just wish he didn't say it like that. You're wrong. Your writing isn't terrible and you know it. I throw the magazine down on the table. The 2 other people who reviewed it liked it. But they were just being polite. It didn't really impress them. Oh yeah? Then why does this one call you one of the most promising new poets I've ever had the pleasure of reading? Promising. That means I haven't actually done anything good yet. Oh, for fuck's sake. Take a compliment, love. Oh, no matter what positive we can string out, it's still going to be good. We could revive T.S. Eliot, and he could be like, that's fucking good, that is. And she'll be like, oh yeah, but you're dead now. Your opinion doesn't matter. Yes, that is the only poet I know. And the only other author I know is C.S. Lewis. The only reason I know that is because in pub quizzes, as soon as poetry or authorism comes up, the answer's bound to be one of those 2. This is England, of course. She sighs again. It's clear she's really broken by this review. To snap out of it, comfort her. Snap out of it! None of these seem like good options. I'd have just walked out. Hey, snap out of it! Sulking like this doesn't suit you. Sulking? I'm not sulking, Steve. I'm reasonably distressed. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're just letting this one guy who you don't even know get under your skin. What are you talking about? He's just a jerk who likes picking on people. Don't let it work on you. I suppose. Suppose? You mean you don't know? Don't you love writing poetry? I do, but if I'm no good at it... Oh, for fuck's sake. Hey, listen to me. You are good at it, and you can't let that guy push you around like a bully. Next time, prove to him that he made a mistake. Next time? Of course, you're going to submit another poem, aren't you? Do you really think I should? Well, I'm no editor, but I love your poems. So telling her to snap out of it, which essentially a slap to the face, was probably the good thing to say. Thank you. So that means you'll keep writing, right? Yes, I will. Her eyes suddenly spark as if she's had a flash of inspiration. Can I leave now? I'm sorry, Steve, but could you... You need some time alone. Right. She's already digging through a pile of paper on her desk in search of an empty scrap of paper. Right, well, I'll see you then. And so another day ends, and so another day ends. I cannot wait until we don't have to go to that place anymore. Oh my god, look at this. There's parasites. Again, like, I was only fucking here not too long ago. Oh, well. Harvest, harvest, harvest. I have too much money. Like, it is as simple as that. I have too much money. Water. Just checking the water's okay. Yeah, there's no parasites. Water, and we're done. We can't really manage much more than that, though. I'm so worn out today. Yes, okay, so we're going to have a sleep. Sleep on our rock bed, our monk bed. Hey! Hey, you're not allowed to have parasites in that, bastards! Ugh, whatever. Oh, it wasn't. It was in that. I knew that. Whatever. Oh, my God. That just looks horrible. Like, the pumpkin's green. Are they normally green? Oh, what do I know? Check for parasites. You see, this is why I think this is pretty much the maximum amount we can hold. We'll still keep the flower shop because we want free monies, but other than that, I think we'll be alright. Friday afternoon. If she's sad again, we're skipping through the scene. I dropped by the library to say hi to Marianne, check out some books and hear some of her latest poetry. Welcome back, Steve. Make yourself at home. Thanks! The library feels like a second home to me these days. I race through all the books Marianne suggests, taking in every word. You were bored the last time? Oh, well, whatever. Oh, my God! Those look like they're racing each other. Fucking scare electrics going on there. Oh god, there's so many parasites. Clean. Harvest. Clean. Oh god, there's weeds there as well. Oh well, water plants it is. I have done enough for today. Clean. Okay, so is anything done by parasites? Because this is the day we chose to double work, wasn't it? Yeah, thought so. Is there anything else we can put in? No. Yeah, no, nothing at all. Alright, let's stop working in that case. Get some health up. Alright, what am I going to do this week? Right, we're going to give running a chance, basically. We'll do this, actually. Running. Doing... Yeah, alright, we'll do that. Our health is awful. We need one day. Fuck. Relaxing it is here. And then we'll put that one to running. Hopefully this will work out. So another week begins, yes, as per normal. Oh, fucking parasites. Bastards. Harvest. Look how much money I've got. Look how many little plants there are as well. Water plants stop working. What happens if you get to 0 health? Do you just do an uncle? Probably. Oh! Okay, so when I'm really knackered, it just sends me here anyway, despite me not relaxing. Gotcha! Okay, that suddenly makes more sense. Alright, clean up. Harvest, 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 harvest. Water plants. We've pretty much got no plants left. Oh, we didn't go to the shop because of it, did we? Oh, no. Alright, we'll stop working now because we're knackered. Alright, will it still send me here? Yeah, here we are. Harvest. And now we have officially nothing. Nothing. We need to water that soil, yo. Fuck. Okay, no, that was the one we already had for relaxing anyway. Can't do anything here, so we're just going to have to stop working. Thursday afternoon. Here we are. Hey, Steve, ready to run? You bet. I tried to keep up, but it's hard work trying to keep up with the pace of a girl like her. I decided to just walk the final stretch while she runs ahead of me laughing. That's not very nice. That's not very nice at all. Oh, Christ, we need to go to the flower shop. There's just nothing there. I stopped by Clara's place and knock on the door. Hey, Steve, ready to run? Of course. I tried to keep up. Yes, okay, so we've done that one already. Is it because we've got to a certain point with a certain girl already? Oh, well, we'll soon find out. Some of the library things were rather generic anyway. Onwards to jog some more, I guess. Onwards.